Our car guys from Overdrive TV, Gavin and Chiro, bring you two new car launches which both happened this week from Ferrari and Jaguar. They've also been driving a car which they think might be indestructible. I want to find out more about that. And you can also follow them on Twitter at Overdrive TV if you've got any car-related questions. These guys know everything about cars. I'm going to try and trick them as well when it comes.
We can try.
Yeah. Guys, a busy week on the forefront of luxury cars with two big names being launched.
Absolutely. Now, every time a new Ferrari is launched, motoring journalists around the world turn into excited children, like a bunch of kids before Christmas. Except what it actually is like Christmas for petrol enthusiasts, except you don't get to play with your Christmas presents unless you have about 5 million rand.
5 million rand, and Ferrari phones you up and says, "Hi, come buy one."
They personally have to invite you to buy a lot of their cars, which is odd. Yeah.
So on Wednesday this week, Ferrari said, right, we're going to launch our new car on the internet at 2 o'clock. And I sat there at my computer, and as soon as 2 o'clock happened, I just hit refresh.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. They were late.
But
was that 2 o'clock South African time, or did you get that wrong?
No, 2 o'clock.
I think maybe, I don't know why Italians want to do anything after lunch, though. So
that's a good point.
They should done in the morning. Anyway, but here it is. It's the new V12 from Ferrari called the F12 Berlinetta.
I don't like that name.
Really? Berlinetta, it means little saloon, which it isn't.
Which it isn't.
No,
exactly.
But it is the most powerful Ferrari that they've road legal Ferrari.
And I have to say, it's the 458 Italia, which came out a while back, is beautiful beyond comprehension. But this, for me, is my kind of Ferrari. I love the engine at the front. Even Enzo Ferrari said horses are meant to pull carriages, not push them. So that, for me, is just the ultimate Ferrari. I absolutely love it. Yeah.
Personally, I don't know if modern Ferraris are as pretty as the Ferraris that my dad or my granddad would have lusted over.
The old school 70 ones, yes.
Or even ones I loved.
Not that old, Cap.
Anyway, that will be coming here probably the end of the year, or possibly only by 2013.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And obviously we don't
start saving.
have a price there.
I noticed there was no price available anywhere.
Well, they reckon probably about 5 million rand.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now, school parking lot envy is a whole market of itself.
Yes. It used to be Volvo driving soccer moms, but now it's changed completely.
Oh, it's changed. It's got a lot sexier. It's got a lot sexier than that, Joe. If you want to be the yummiest mummy on the school run, boy, do we have a car for you.
Yeah.
It is the new Jaguar XF Sport Brake, or station wagon as we call them.
It's a beautiful car.
I think this really is one of the prettiest modern cars that I've seen in a long time. The XF, which it's based on, is already a very handsome car. Yeah. And now they've put a wagon on the back, or made it into a wagon rather. Yeah. And I think it's improved it. I really do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now we drove this last year with a 3-litre diesel engine, which was probably one of our favourite cars last year.
Yeah,
the engine had everything. It's powerful. It's smooth as a Jaguar engine should be. Great fuel economy, great performance, everything you need from a Jag, and now it just looks great and it's got more space. So
more practical.
Yeah, and something that I saw on the car, I haven't seen, I've just seen from pictures.
Yes.
What's that green Econ button that it comes with?
Ah, right, you're talking about our next car. That's the car we're
we're getting
reviewing
to that.
this
Sorry,
week.
I'm mixing my cars
up. So it's the Honda Civic. That's our car review. I wish I could say we're talking about the Honda Civic and we drove the Ferrari. But it's
Sorry, I'm having a car blonde moment.
No worries.
No problem.
Brand new to SA. It's in showrooms just last month. Is the 2012 Honda Civic. It's very, very popular in this country, across the globe actually. And I always think it's been a bit of a quirky option in this segment.
Yeah, it's strange because Honda has a bit of an identity crisis. They're always on the cutting edge of technology, so they're always trying to push the boundaries of what's possible engineering-wise and that. But then, I mean, you just see the dashboard in this. It's absolutely loony.
It's completely mad.
Then for some reason they seem to attract, how should we put this subtly, the older crowd.
The silver-haired crowd.
Yeah.
Same love for
old age.
Gavin's crowd.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But we're trying to work out what it is. I think, they're made of, it feels like they're made of granite. It really does. They feel so reliable. It feels like it's going to last forever. But I think it's as simple as this. I think it's the seats. Yeah. It reminds me of a lounge suite that my grandfather had about sort of 16 years ago. It's got that smooth grey beige leather. It's hard to explain.
I just think it might be for people who are getting on but still want to remain modern. That's
a good point as well. Yeah.
But they've also been on the forefront of being very green as a company.
Yeah. And so, as you said, the button,
like you mentioned, that little green button's got a green leaf on it. You hit that and it actually encourages you to drive more economically. Yeah. And it's got the set of lights next to your speed, and depending on how you're driving, they'll go green, blue or red. They sort of glow different colours. So
wow.
the more fuel you're saving, they'll glow green, and then opposite
so you're literally driving green, which is great. And
yeah,
it's
exactly.
209,000 Rand for the 1.6. It's excellent value.
That is very good.
Yeah,
it is very good.
We're driving the 1.8 litre Elegance, which is coming in at just under 260,000 Rand.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the one you'd have, Chief?
I think I would have the 1.8. It just feels like it's got enough power to keep you interested. Yeah. Obviously, if you don't care about getting anywhere in a particular hurry, save yourself 50 grand, get the 1.6.
And go on a cruise.
Take your money and go on a cruise.
Exactly.
Well, guys, I know we're going to catch up with you next week, and I know you're going to be driving some fabulous cars.
Yes, we will.
I look forward to hopefully one day getting an invite from you.
Well, we're working on it.
Maybe the Ferrari, the Jag,
as soon as it arrives
hits the country.
Ferrari will give you a pass before us, I'm sure.
The team from Overdrive TV, thank you so much for joining us. Time now to go over to you, and who's going to be telling us more, Katlego, sorry, who's going to be telling us more about the 12-week body and lifestyle challenge. Stay with Expresso and SABC3.